Hey everyone, hope everybody's hanging in there and staying safe and not going too stir crazy. I just came up to the studio just to check on some things and figured I'd do a little quick walkthrough on some of the stuff that's up here at the gallery. Obviously I have much more, as you guys know, but these are just some of the prints that I have for sale on site. So this first one outside in the hallway is a shot of Fort Lauderdale Beach. Just before sunrise. This is one of my favorite times to take photographs, which is twilight. You can see the beautiful blue, deep blue, giving away to some kind of purple hueish sun rays coming up. Just overall, it's a darker shot, but I really think it says something. It really inspires me. I really like this shot. This is on aluminum, metal print, semi-gloss. It's very thin, looks awesome, vibrant. It's a little reflecty. This is semi-gloss. There is a matte option as well, but I'm very happy with this print. Come down here, Costa Rica volcano, the Arenal volcano. You can see it was a cloudy day, but it gave for some really dynamic shots. You can see a lot of texture in this shot. Again, metal comes through thin and it just comes through so nice. Very vibrant. You can see the greens look really good. There's a lot of detail. It's hard to see through the phone. A lot of detail in the volcano itself. Just a really cool shot. This one right here is a thinner canvas of a tree line up north. I'm pretty sure this was Keweenaw Bay area, if I remember correctly. I just loved the blue hues, reflection on the water. And actually, if you can see, I did it in a little bit of an oil painting art style from in Photoshop. Really like how it turned out. I think this would look really good on metal as well. But that's a canvas. Looks really good. If you come inside, you see I have these on the wall. So right there, probably one of the most memorable things I've ever shot and seen in person. The Northern Lights. This is off Black Lake, Onaway State Park in northern Michigan. Loved the pillars of light reflecting off the water. Just, I mean, I don't think I need to say much. I mean, this is on aluminum, super thin. Looks really good. Again, I would probably go more of a matte option depending on the lighting in your house, just to knock down some of the glare, but overall looks really good. And what I love about this photo is just how vibrant it looks on metal. Come over here, you have the cloud forest shot that I got in Costa Rica. This is from the cloud forest up in the mountains. You can see kind of the fogginess surrounding the trees and the jungle and this nice cool pathway. Again, the colors just so vibrant, pop on metal again. Looks very good. We'll go to this one right here, another one on aluminum. You can see this one is, I call it the forest. It's one of the many palm forests in Costa Rica. I loved the trees and kind of like the alleyway looking of how they're placed and planted. You can see there's a lot of detail in the bark of the trees, and then the contrast and detail within the palms. I just really like that shot. Very vibrant again. And then down here you have one on canvas, a smaller version of what you've seen up here. This is a little smaller. This is a shot of some daisies here in Michigan. I framed this one specifically to show kind of like the sun is guiding you, right? So this is why it's called guiding light. I like to try to name all my shots if I can. Harder on some, but this one it really speaks to me, and I think it could speak to a lot of people about maybe some hope. And who doesn't like daisies? We come over here, and so this is the version that you saw out in the hallway, but this is the aluminum version, the metal version, and this is also the non-oil paint version. So you can see the colors just absolutely incredible on this thing. Again, super thin, easy to hang. You can see the detail, looks great. And again, just the reflection and the blue hues just absolutely blow me away. Come over here and we have another canvas. I love this shot, such a simple shot. Kind of got lucky with it. Just the family, this is early spring in Michigan, so not much green going on, but you can see the mom and dad and the babies. You know, the mom and dad are kind of looking at each other. Nice little storytelling there. I think it can be interpreted in many ways, but I just love that. I think I called this a family time, family adventure, whatever you would like to call it. I just think that really calls to me as a father. I don't know, I really love this shot. I think it's very cute. And again, this is canvas. I love Pro DPI's craftsmanship. You can see it's so nice. It looks so good. Up top, probably my favorite shots of all time on aluminum. That is a sunrise from Mission Point Lighthouse up north of Traverse City, excuse me. I don't think I need to say much. Just a beautiful sunrise, you know, overlooking the water from the beaches of where the lighthouse was at. Just a really beautiful shot. And what's great about this is I know you guys have seen it. I have a shot probably 15 minutes before this that there's no sun, but it's twilight and the sky is just red. And the water looks like it's on fire. It's pretty amazing. But anyways, this one, you can see, again, the vibrance of the orange really showing through on the metal. And then the last one we have is the one I recently got down in Lakeland, just outside of Lakeland at the Circle B Bar Reserve. You can see the sun was starting to go down a little bit. I love this little kind of window, you could say, through the marsh. You can see just the contrast of colors and the light and the dark. You can tell that I love contrast, and you can see how the vibrance of this photo really pop on the metal. It just looks cool, you know. And you know what you don't see, it's hard when you're not looking where I'm at, but you can see you have some birds up there together, almost look like they're kissing, to be honest with you. But just a really moody scene, but again, it can be interpreted in many ways, and that's what's great about photography and art, is everything is subjective. So it's a little rundown. It's a little longer than I thought it would be, but a little rundown of some of these photos. I'd love to go in a little more detail on my thoughts on all of them, but that's kind of a quick rundown. I hope you guys liked it and are keeping safe. And you know, I'm hoping that by sharing some photos and everything, it can help people, you know, push through and smile a little bit. So I'll leave you with that one right there.